Hello everyone, this is Pinky Punjabi from Magic of Feeling. So I guess we are live. Let me know if we are live. Those who come in, let's wait for 5 minutes and see. Hi Jainam, I'm good. How are you? Can you see me? Hi Deepti. Hi Neha. Am I audible? Am I visible? Namaste Brown Bear. Hi Radha. Hi Preeti. Okay, so I'm audible. Hi Sneha. My subscribers are 444. Okay. Okay, angel number. Yeah, that's there. Thank you. So, hi Shri Vidya. So, how have you all been? First thing is, hi Prerna. Thank you everyone. Yesterday, some of you took the efforts to come back and give me certain suggestions as to what they wanted more as a clarification. So that's a good thing. That actually, some people ask me, how do you remember all these candles and all that? So I had told them that I usually whatever research I do, I first my ma'am, I had told you all yesterday. My ma'am had brought in this habit of me on everything. I used to write it, and then I used to take a print out, and then I used to stick it in a book. I just show you how I do it so that you all see this is something like this. So I write, and then I take a print out, and then I stick it. That she has come online, sound coming up. Sakshi had given me this idea that when you see the genie candle, people get scared that it's a jinn candle, and people might think, what is it that we are working with? So why don't you talk a little? So let me tell you one thing. In hoodoo, this is one of the main candles. Okay, the genie candle. In hoodoo, this is a very very important candle because in hoodoo, it is Manisha, hi Lakshmi, hi Poonam. So it cannot be bad. So it is also yes, but unless and until you have learned proper step by step and education in this field. Now, even if I say Vika, you have to do a step by step learning. If it is demons or devils, the study of demonology, you have to do it as a step by step process. You cannot invoke it just like that. Okay? People say, hi Asia, that the devil candle is more like invoking the devil's energies. No, the demons, yes, you when you invoke the angels, they come. They say when you invoke the demons, they come, but it is not an easy process. So here, I think most of you all have seen the Aladdin story, would have read it or heard it or even watched the latest Aladdin story. So it's more like a genie. The genie doesn't know whether it is doing good or bad for you, but the genie does it when you ask it for, right? The same way. So now, if you are going to ask a wrong thing with this candle, then it is not that the candle is wrong. It is you who's doing the wrong protection. So it is not the way that the candle is wrong. It is what we do. So if you work with it in a positive way, in a beautiful energized way, it works beautifully. If you don't work with it in a positive way, and if you go with browsing, is it the same for everyone or is it only for Lakshmi? Action. Now, is it good now? Can you all hear me now? Hi Dalba. Is it fine now? Okay. Chalo, good. So fine. Now it's fine. Okay. So now, so that's the candle. So it again depends on how you are working with it. If you work with it for a positive case, then yes, it's positive. If you work with it for a negative case, then obviously it's going to be a negative case. Okay. Hi Babita. So do you have any doubts on the genie candle, whether it is positive, negative, or anything? Let me know. Then I will go to the next candle today. Any doubts you all have whether genie is positive, genie is negative, what is genie? Let me know. You people ask me the doubts. I'm here only. I'm listening. Our pets are fine and not harmed, right? No, Sakshi, pets are at any point of time, right? So that it will not harm. So, so did you understand? It can be used. Genie is protects the candles or the. Understand your question, Sakshi? Preeti, Genie is not all purpose. Genie works for protection, for getting your money back to you. And Genie also works for banishing, for removing hexes. Yes, for removing curses also, Janam. Sakshi, that's what I said. We are not going to invoke the devil and do it. We are going to work on working with it in the way that, it's used for positive cases, not for negativity. And we will not invoke the demon. We will say it's a genie which is helping us. Genie can see spirits, but genie will not allow any spirits to harm us. So that's it. Works for what, Hetal? Your question is incomplete. Babita, I don't work on removing bad habits with genie. I work with the skulls. I will definitely bring skulls. Oh, that's nice. That works for you beautifully, Hetal. Skulls for removing and not the genie. Okay. Yes, you can. Use the genie when there is money which has to come for you for a long time. Genie candle will do its work and go away. He will see to it that he is not stopping good from coming in your home, Sakshi. He will only see to it that the bad doesn't enter. Deepa, you can burn the candle anywhere. It is not necessary that you have to burn it in an altar. Babita, let's pray that May 4th, May 3rd, the lockdown is over, and May 4th I send off all of your couriers, because all your couriers are either waiting in the courier center and some are waiting here. Any other doubts with the genie? Else I will go to the next one. I am bringing another beautiful one. This is called as the witch candle. Don't be scared, okay? Witches are always not harmful, especially the one which I make is not harmful. Don't worry. So candles में अगर cut लग जाए तो छोड़ दिया burn कर सकते. If the candle has got snuffed out on its own, Deepa, तो उस दिन नहीं करना चाहिए. अगले दिन आप कर सकते हो. That day you cannot burn it. Okay? That day you cannot do it. So now, basically, if you see her, she is a proper old lady, I would say. And this candle mainly is used for women and not for men. Okay, she's an old lady, if you see, and she has a nice Halloween pumpkin in her hands. That is what is her specialty. So now she's a witch candle. Now, what does a witch do? 1 minute. Okay, so now, as I said, she has magical powers. Basically, the witch has a magical power. I only use this for three things. Okay, I have the red, the black, and the purple witch. I will tell you what is the use that I do it for. And though there are colors, in fact, people who do proper Wicca and people who are into I don't know if demonology is the right term, who are into advanced dark magic, they represent the elements of the earth with respective colors of the witch. See, for example, I will tell you, earth is what? Brown color, so they represent the brown witch representing the earth. Fire will be red, so red witch. Now, and if you ask water is blue, so blue witch. Air, for air will be white, and what they do is, 1 second, I'll just keep this somewhere. I'll just keep it here. I think this looks nice. We'll just keep it here for now. Okay, so now what they do is they keep these witches and then they represent that witch in that way. They represent the elements of the earth, so that the witch is on all sides of the pentacle. Because in Wicca, we do a casting of the circle, or we draw the pentacle, and then we do the thing. So they represent all the elements of the earth, so that it is magical and the spell works beautifully. Now, how I use this candle is what is important. Usually, I do it in red, black, and purple. I said purple. I use mainly for me to become powerful in my clairvoyance level and in my healing work. Now, don't misinterpret this as, that I am making myself as a powerful person. I am making myself as a powerful clairvoyant. I am working on the witch that, whatever rituals and healings I do for clients, they bring in the desired results. So my third eye and my healing power is becoming stronger and stronger and stronger. So I work with this, with the power oil and the power powder. I think most of you would have seen that, I there is always a ritual which comes in my Insta which has this, along with, okay, there are some people who want me to do it for them, so I do it for them also. So what I do is, if it is a male member who's a Wiccan and he wants this to be done for him, then I represent the male member as the purple male figurine, because, as I said, this is for female. But I keep one extra witch there, that she is bringing in magic for these two people. Or if I'm saying doing for 5 people, I keep one extra witch. That witch will be a red witch. So red adds in energies. Red brings in energy. Okay. Now, red also works beautifully when you want magic in love. In all love spells, red works beautifully. Can you all hear me? Am I audible? Can you all see me and hear me? Because none of you seem to be, there. You all are able to hear me? Okay. So now, red witch also is the problems that they are facing. So red witch is for that. Black witch works beautifully for protection. Now, for example, if a person says, I'm always tormented by some psychic attack or the other, someone or the other, keeps doing something. But what does a black witch do? Now, you might ask me, because Janam, witch is a female and wizard is a male. Okay, this I will be bringing. So have patience. Okay, so now coming back to our thing, black not only protects us, black which sees to it that positivity is there around us. There's a lot of positivity around us. So that's the reason why these candles work beautifully. Some people use white witch also. I have seen, I think online or in Insta, in some of the people who are into this, they use white. Maybe they're using white for purification. I'm actually not sure why they use white for, but the main colors are these three. Okay, and we don't use green witch, that it brings in money, unless a person in Wicca who's into green witchery, who's into kitchen witchery, who's into a green witching, who is a green witch who likes working with herbs and vegetables, sorry, herbs and kitchen things, they get a green one. Is mainly if you want to become powerful in your modality. I will not say as a powerful person, powerful in your modality. Now, if I'm a healer, a strong healer, a healer who can work beautifully on everyone, I have given this witch to many people and they have seen beautiful, beautiful changes. They have become strong healers, they have become strong Wiccans, they have become strong, in whatever modality they are. So that actually works beautifully for them. Any type, if for some reason candles break or gets a crack, can we still use a, depending on how the candle crack is. Now, if there is a slight crack, for example, now if this is the witch candle, if there is a slight crack here where I can heat it up and stick it, fine. If it is a big crack, not sealable, no, you should not use it. Now, if I'm keeping a male candle, it sometimes falls from the plate and it breaks. But if only the neck, there's a slight crack where I can heat it up and fix it, then I use it. But if it is a big thing, maybe sit down. Any more doubts in this? Yes, you can use Tini. That's a good idea. Poonam, Seema, Lakshmi. Lastly, I didn't understand your question, Janam. Why you prefer beeswax? I have never said I prefer beeswax. Jainam, repeat your question. I didn't understand. Go sit down. Laku, go. Jainam, repeat your question. I didn't understand. Jainam, I don't use beeswax for my candles. I don't know from where you've got this information. I don't use beeswax for my candles. No, I don't use it. And let me tell you one thing: they say beeswax is the purest form of wax, and that's the reason in abroad they use beeswax candles. But beeswax is actually very costly, and many people say they use beeswax and then they mix the normal wax, the paraffin wax, with the beeswax, and then they make it, because ultimately the costing here down in India is not good for the beeswax candles. So that's the reason. Now, people who say they are making beeswax candle, I am not sure whether it is only beeswax or they mix paraffin wax, because I am not the right person to comment on it. Mine is not a beeswax candle. I have never ever said that I use beeswax for my candles. Never I have said that. So, any other doubts, or shall I go to the next one? Any doubts? Am I audible, visible? Because I think some people are saying it's getting hanged. A തുറന്നിരിക്കട്ടോ hang on. Am I any other doubts? Oils, as I always have said, I use my WICCA oils in my candles. I don't use fragrance oils and I don't use essential oils. I use the energized oils which I make for selling. Those oils are only used in candles. So that's the reason the smell is always there. But beeswax, no, I don't use. Okay, so now coming to wizard or the Merlin. Now, what is the purpose of a wizard candle? Okay, now let me tell you what. This is more okay. Now, for the witch, for male, I said you can use this. That is one thing which I've already said. Now, I think network issues. Is it still there? Network issues? Okay, now let me continue. You people can just let me know if it's still there. Can you all hear me? No? Am I audible and visible? Yes. Okay. So now this guy is a guy who is okay. This was come as a Merlin candle, but I don't call him as a Merlin candle. I call him as a wizard candle. Simple logic, because I feel more like the witch. This is a magic man. For me, I always call my wizard, my Merlin, as the magic man. So I call this as a wizard candle. I have never, said that this is a, or to say this is a Merlin candle. I always say this is the wizard candle. Now, what does a wizard candle do? Wizard candle helps in making the impossible possible. That is the main reason when we say wizard candle. Okay, they make the impossible as possible. And one more thing, what the wizard candle does is it can go to places and get things done for you. For example, if I am using this in, say, a wish manifestation, that I need to get a property, or I need to get a car, or whatever it is, then it sees to it that it sees what is the right place for us or the right property for us. it brings in that opportunity to us that we pick up the right thing at the right time. So that is one major good thing about the wizard candle. Now, I have always said, wizard, any color you can work with, you can do. I am not restrictive about the colors. When people ask me to send wizard candles, I just send them whatever color I have done at that point of time, because I keep changing colors from time to time, and I keep making them. Now, one thing is, wizard works as in charisma, wizard works as a protection tool, wizard works as a magical tool, wizard works as to do the possible, to do impossible as possible. Okay, that's what our wizard candle does. Now, usually you can combine wizard with the wolf. Okay, now yesterday some people, yes, actually yesterday नहीं है तो still भी हम wizard का, yes, yes, Deepa, for now you can use, जब तक lockdown खत्म नहीं होता है, please use whatever you have, even use plain white candles, it's okay, don't bother about it. Okay, so now coming back to this, wizard and wolf can work beautifully together as a road opening opportunity. Thank you, Hetal. I'm happy that my guidance has helped you and got so many of your works done. That's really nice for giving a feedback. And Tini, thank you for the beautiful feedback yesterday of the candles. Tini took out the time to put in my video about the workshop, the feedback of the candles. Thank you. And thank you, Hetal, for giving me a feedback here. It's really nice of you. Okay, and Preeti had also given a feedback yesterday. So thank you, girls, for always, supporting me and encouraging my products. So now, when you combine wolf with this wizard, it is more like a road opener. It works beautifully as a road opener. मैम टाइमिंग्स भी हैं क्या wizard candle को यूज करने के लिए? जी नहीं, टाइमिंग्स नहीं है, you can use it at any point of time. Okay, so timings and all is not there. So as I said, use the wolf with the wizard for a road opener, road opening opportunities, because two magic together bring in double magic. Now what I do, I will tell you all how I do. Maybe I will bring in the figurines later on. I had just kept some, today a lot of spells and rituals are going on. So I had kept some candles ready for my work. So for example, this is a thing which works as a blockage remover when it comes to love, when it comes to work not happening. Okay, so you can keep this, it's a female figure that is there. So we combine these three and we work as a road opener, that opportunities come our way, opportunities come to us. Now those who don't have this can also see. Let me tell you one thing, people had asked me yesterday ki kyun figurines. Now Pele even I used to work only on plain candles. I never used to work on figurines. But later on, when we, for example, now I am Pinky Punjabi, I take an orange candle or a green candle for me saying I want money to come. Then what I do is I take this candle and then I carve here behind saying money is coming to me. This is how I carve here. Money is coming to Pinky Punjabi. And then not this candle, the green candle. When I do that and when I burn it, the universe knows for whom the money has to come. அப்ப அதுல இருந்து எடுக்க சிலுவை தான் 4 இதுல போ. 1 second. Okay, so now, sorry, I had to put on pause. As I said, today there's a lot of prayers going on, so I'm also getting those things ready, because after the second there are prayers which will happen. So wolf with a wizard will work beautifully as a road opener with the figurine which I showed. Now you can use, my candles are smelling, I'm wondering from where the smell comes. How do we write? Left to right, up to down? Write it in any ways. You can write it in any ways. There's no hard and fast rule that you have to write it in this way only. Okay, now wizard with a cat and a wolf. Wizard, cat and wolf. I think yesterday I showed you all cat and wolf. Wizard, cat, and wolf work beautifully when you want magic to happen in your life on a regular basis, on an everyday basis. Again, we use respective oils, we use respective herbs. I'm not saying no to that, but even as such, you can burn. You can tell the magic man or the wizard that I want magic in everyday life. I don't want problems in my life. So what I do is I do this every full moon and on the new moon. That I want making out the candles. You should take a red wolf, a black star of David, a wizard, and a genie. What we did in the thing, genie. These four combination. One of the strongest form for protection. And this, if you do once a month itself, is more than enough. I do it on Saturdays mainly. You can do it once a month. And when I say once a month, on every Amavasya, you can do this. It works beautifully. It works wonders. Any doubts with the Merlin candle, let me know. So Merlin with cat and wolf is for general manifestation. Merlin with wolf and figurine is for road opening. Merlin with star, wolf, and genie is for very, very strong protection and removing anything which is unwanted from our lives. Any doubts in this? Do let me know. பையன் பொண்ணுமா அந்த white ஓட blue பையன் ஒண்ணு blue பொண்ணு ஒண்ணு ரெட்ல How frequently should we use? Radha, you can use even once a week. You can use even daily. It depends on you. Which oils, Hetal, work on protection oil and hex breaking oil. I think you have both those oils. So use those two. Vijay Lakshmi, I will be bringing in Owl and Buddha tomorrow. Today there's an Amavasi rituals all going on. And tomorrow I am bringing in one beautiful, beautiful manifestation meditation, because tomorrow is a beautiful new moon day. So I thought today we will not do the meditation. We will do tomorrow on manifestation. Yes, you can burn the owl today, Vijay Lakshmi. Deepa, see, I will tell you one thing. It is the intention that matters, but the more energies you give to the universe, the more you represent it, the more you will get results. It's a very simple concept. That when I give healing to a person, when I give a healing, when I ask the person to burn, to hold a crystal in his hand, when I give him Reiki, the energies are more. And when I burn a light green candle and call on Archangel Raphael, and with Reiki symbols, the energies are more. So the more you intend and specifically give it to the universe, it works that way. Yes, you can burn. Now, tomorrow I will be bringing in some more candles, but tomorrow first what we will do is we will do a meditation and then followed by a few more candles, because I think candles will go for a few more days. In a day, I'm only able to cover 2 or 3 candle concepts. Today also, please let me know if you all want me to bring anything in specific, the way Sakshi had given me an idea, and I think the other person has not come today who had given me that idea. That's why I didn't use their name. So please let me know. I will be more than happy to take your suggestions and also work. Today I will sign off for now, as I have a lot of rituals and prayers going on today, being the Amavasya day. Tomorrow we will connect at 6:30. We will bring in few more candles, and I will be doing a meditation tomorrow on manifestation, because tomorrow is a new moon. Let's work on manifesting abundance in our lives. Merlin topic will also come, Deepa. अभी तो और बहुत सारे दिन हैं लॉकडाउन के, तो एक दिन मैं कुछ ना कुछ नया लाती रहूंगी. Don't worry. Okay, God bless you all. Take care. I shall pray for all of you all today when I'm doing the rituals, that God give you a lot of abundance, happiness, and all that you desire in this world. Thank you. Take care. Bye. I hope you all enjoyed the session today. Did you all like it? At least give me 2-3 feedbacks and then I will log off. Did you all like the session? Aiga, Taslim Aiga. Thank you. Shweta, I am leaving now. You came late, so you'll have to watch the video after I log off and save it. It's okay. All of you like the session or no? That is more important. Yes, I will. Thank you. Okay, I'm happy that you all loved it. Loads and loads of love to all of you also. Thank you. Shweta, you will have to get in touch with me, and after the lockdown, I will send. Abhi to main nahi bhej sakti, but after the lockdown, definitely I will send. Thank you, Chetty. I'm happy you like the session. Thank you. Love you all. Bye. It's a toolie.